When we go through difficult experiences, we have to make hard choices. Sometimes they're devastating choices. And grief is extremely painful. It hits our self-esteem first, and it will take you to your knees. So when people come to me and they go, I don't know what's wrong with me, I'm crying. I said, you're grieving. That's what's wrong. Name it, claim it, move into it so that you can work through it. What you run from chases you. What you try to control controls you. It's that simple. So when I've been in my grief, and believe me, I have, I'm in the human condition. I don't want the people I love to leave either. People say, well, you're a medium, you get to see them. That's not necessarily true. I've never seen my mom. It's too painful for me. For whatever reason, my soul isn't ready. So having said that, when I move into my grief and I allow my grief, I become more because of it, not in spite of it. I become more because I learn to have more compassion. I learn to heal. I learn not to run. I learn I can face those demons and I can survive them even if I don't want to. Because all those things I experienced taught me to be more. And being more for me means on a soul level. I'm able to understand when someone comes to my office and says my mother killed herself or my brothers did. I'm able to understand how to process that. It isn't all relative. I need to say that. It is painful equally when we lose someone. But when you lose someone to suicide, you recognize and you feel they left you. The question is, why would they really leave me? Didn't they love me enough to want to stay with me? What's wrong that they didn't talk to me? Why didn't they love me enough? Why didn't they come to me? Wasn't I enough to keep them here? They made a conscious choice to leave me. The truth is, they didn't. When you're in a space like that, you're not making conscious choices. You're making choices based on pain. The unconscious level is so deep that you're not aware of the cause and the effect of your choice. If my mother knew, or my brothers knew, what happened to me after they left, they wouldn't have made that choice. But they felt they were better, and I'd be better without them. They felt I'd be better without them. They thought they were doing something to make it easier on everyone because the shame and the pain was so deep. The need was so deep that they actually thought they were making life better for others. That's how unhealthy the thinking is. That's how distorted suicide is created in this mind of distortion. They didn't want to leave you. They wanted to leave their pain. They didn't want to not call you. They didn't want to burden anybody with their pain anymore because of the own shame that they create for themselves. Of course it wouldn't have been a burden to you. Absolutely not. You would have done anything to be able to help them. But they couldn't see that. They weren't meant to see that. Do I understand why? No, I don't, not really. But it's the way our human mind works. It's the workings inside our brain. So that's how I know that I can be more for it and offer them solace. Because when they come to me and they say, I feel so badly that I harmed this person, I know I can say they will heal and they will be better for it, or I will heal and I will be better for it. I may not want to say it now, but down the road I know it to be true. Miraculous things happen when we have loss. We just have to be willing to move into it. And I know today that I'm able to give more to all of you because of my own life experiences. That's the blessing behind the horror.